first thing they're going to expect is a warm greeting. I mean, we want you to feel like family. We want you to feel like it's a luxury service center. We have little transmitters, we have little scanners, and the key acts as a transmitter to your car. You can call me from 100 miles away and say, hey, Jackson, I think I have a warning light on. Can you kind of give me an idea of what it is? Because a lot of times you will get a phone call or a text from us before you even realize there's a light on your dash. I mean, these guys are master certified BMW technicians. They're master certified ASE technicians. Basically, if there's an issue on this car, we're going to find it. You're going to get a multi-point inspection. It's going to be a video by the technician. Give us a shout. We'll reserve you a car. We'll get you brought in. We've got an awesome loan coordinator down there, Zion.
We can come out to your house, your job, wherever you are within our local area, or we can actually service your car right then and there.
Welcome back to Behind the Wheel podcast here at Union Park BMW. My name is CJ Hunt, client advisor here at Union Park. And today we're going to be talking about what to expect when you bring your BMW into Union Park BMW for service. I'm going to be joined by Jackson Armstrong, our client advisor here. We're also going to talk with James White, our general manager, about some of the new and exciting stuff that's coming to service. I'm really excited to get into this. So let's dive in. All right, so today we're joined by Jackson Armstrong. He's a service advisor with us here at Union Park. Jackson, welcome.
Thanks, CJ. Thanks for having me, man.
Absolutely, man. Thank you for taking some time out to join us today.
Absolutely.
So tell us a little bit about who are you? What do you like to do outside of here?
Yeah, well, number one, I'm a car enthusiast. So cars, motorcycles, anything with an engine, I'm game for. Whether it's racing, whether it is projects, whether it is car shows or motorcycle shows, I'm there. So besides that, I mean, besides being a gearhead, big musician. So anything music or cars, I'll talk to you all day long about.
Very nice. I know anytime I stop over to service, we always talk about Liverpool. We're both big Liverpool fans.
Big Liverpool fan, yeah. Big Philly sports and Liverpool fan, absolutely.
Absolutely. Jackson is a guy, anytime I walk over to service, I always make sure I say hi to Jackson because he's always got like a big smile on his face, and you can just see he's a very inviting personality. And that's one of the things I really love about our service department right now. Everyone that's over there right now, everyone that's kind of front-facing that the customers are talking to, everyone has a smile. They kind of have a really good personality. It's a really good vibe over there right now.
Yeah, we've got a really good crew. Everybody's super friendly, gets along really well, and we're hoping that translates through to the customer.
Absolutely, man. That's awesome. It definitely it starts with that.
Yeah.
Right? Happy staff translates, and then the customers kind of can feed off of that energy.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Definitely. So what do you do here?
So I'm a service advisor. I've been here going on 2 years now. So my main role is making sure you have a good experience with our service department. It's advocating for you. It's making sure your problems get solved. And it's making sure you leave with a smile on your face, even though you probably didn't want to come through those doors to begin with.
Yeah, that's pretty good, man. I love that it's not always the happiest place for people to be.
No. Sales is fun.
Right.
Service can be painful.
Right. So let's talk about kind of like what customers can expect when they come in there, because we do. BMW is one of the fastest growing brands right now. I'm seeing a lot of customers over here that are coming to BMW, buying their first BMW, coming over from other brands. And one of the big things that they always talk about is like, what can I expect when I come to service? They're kind of nervous about service because it's a luxury vehicle and service can be a little bit more expensive. So like, what are some things that we do over there? Like when they come in, what's the first thing they can expect?
I mean, the first thing they're going to expect is a warm greeting. I mean, we want you to feel like family. We want you to feel like it's a luxury service center. We don't want it to feel like rushing you through a cattle chute. So we're going to take time with each and every one of you. We're going to walk around your vehicle. We're going to do a key read, which we'll kind of dive into as a really cool piece of technology where you don't have to come with that information. You don't have to know anything about your car. We can figure it out from the jump.
All from the key?
All from the key.
How do you do that?
So basically, we have little transmitters, we have little scanners, and the key acts as a transmitter to your car. Okay. So we can throw that on there. It'll pull up any service that's due, any recalls, anything that you've had even pop up on your dash as a warning light, we can see. So aside from your customer information, we'll know everything else. You don't have to worry about anything but getting there.
Okay, so let me ask this. So for my car, right, I carry around my physical key. I don't have the digital key plus.
Yep.
My wife's car, I have that digital key plus where I just use my phone as my key.
Right.
Right, and that's the big new thing with BMW. It is awesome. I love it. Kind of cut the cord from your key.
Yep.
But when I go in for service, they gave me that black service card. Can you get all that same information from that card?
We absolutely can. I mean, as long as I have your VIN number or something that connects me to that VIN number, I can get that information. You can even call in and say, hey, I think I'm having problems. And if the car is on, I can do a remote key read for you. So I can see it. You can call me from 100 miles away and say, hey, Jackson, I think I have a warning light on. Can you kind of give me an idea of what it is? As long as there's enough time and that vehicle's on, I can do a remote key read and pull most of that information for you.
That's really cool. And I like a fun story to kind of tie right into that actually. With the BMW, like we have that live vehicle icon and that live vehicle app that you can go into and you can kind of look at. Anytime a light comes on, the car will tell you what's going on, right?
Yeah.
So I had a customer yesterday who he bought a 7 Series from me. He was driving back from Florida back up to Delaware. Shout out to Mr. Ferreira. You're the man.
Perfect ride for that.
Right? Awesome car for that ride, right? But he called me and he said, hey, CJ, I got a light on. It says my tire's going wrong.
Yep.
Right? So I called him. I walked him through how to go right through the live vehicle. And even though he was in Virginia, I was able to remotely tell him exactly what was going on.
Yep.
We were able to diagnose that it was just a slow leak and he'd be okay getting home. And he came in for service this morning. He's getting a new tire this morning.
Easy peasy. It's nice that we can offer kind of that valet service or that level of in-depth service. It just makes it so you don't have to worry about where you're keeping your information, what you're trying to do. It makes it so you, as the customer, do not have to be as hands-on with the vehicle.
Okay.
Because they are super chatty cars.
Okay.
But it'll break it all down for you.
Yeah, very nice. And so the other thing that I love is that now, like, there's so many ways that I can make an appointment, right? I can call in. We have a digital assistant that if we can't get an answer from someone in service, the digital assistant will actually reach out to them via text to fully schedule an appointment. Or now, what's the new fun way that people can schedule an appointment?
I mean, through the app. So when you come in, ask us about it. When you leave sales, you're more than welcome. You're more than likely going to be mapped and apped, as we call it, which means our center is going to be set as your home dealership. Now, you'll just go in, select an appointment. If you need any further assistance, please call us. We're always happy to help. But when you come in for service, if say you purchased the vehicle somewhere else, ask us about it. We can help you change it. We can get you all set up so that way all your information comes to us, and we can keep you in the loop and get you set up with mobile appointments as well.
And yeah, that's one of the big things with BMW is they call it proactive service.
Correct.
Right. And rather than being reactive and coming in after things have already gone wrong, the car and the computer systems in the car will tell you, hey, this is starting to trend in a direction where something might go wrong.
Yeah.
And you guys get an alert in service when that's happening, right?
Right away.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of times you will get a phone call or a text from us before you even realize there's a light on your dash. Right. We're just trying to prevent any further issues. The other great thing about BMW is when you do buy a car new, it comes with roadside. So we're going to call you and say, hey, you've got this light on, and say you go out and you can't fire that car up, just hit the button.
Yep.
We'll come get the car, get it into service. We'll try to get you a set of wheels, a loaner, or at least a ride, or get you back on the road as quickly as possible.
So that's kind of where, all right, I know something's going wrong. I bring in my car and I know what's going on. So let's say I bring my car in and I'm not really sure what's going on, right? So I get there, we did our key read. And now I'm waiting. And so what's the next thing I can expect? What's going to happen next?
So after we do the key read, one of the main things we want to do is walk around this vehicle. Not only do we want to inspect it for any pre-existing damage so we can ensure nothing happens while it's in our possession, we also want to make sure that, hey, we can check those tires initially for you. We can take a peek at those brakes. We can see things like your windshield wipers. We want to make sure, again, it goes back to that proactive service. We want to make sure when you're going in the shop, there isn't as much reactive. There isn't as much, now we have to try to get a hold of you. It delays your process. We want to try to get as much of that up front so that way you're in and out. We want you to have your car back.
Yeah.
So the walk around is the next biggest thing we're going to do on these.
And so, all right, now we've finished up, right? I'm back. Either we got an Uber, or if I set my appointment up far enough in advance, I can take advantage of our awesome loaner program, which we'll dive into a little bit in a couple minutes. And now my car is going to go back to the techs.
Correct.
Right. So are these just some Jims and Joes off the streets that we pulled off to kind of come work on our cars? What kind of training are these guys going through? Who do we have back there?
I mean, these guys are master certified BMW technicians. They're master certified ASE technicians. We've got guys who have been with us for 30 years, guys who have been with us 20 plus years. Basically, if there's an issue on this car, we're going to find it.
Right.
We're the guys that you want to bring it to. We are specifically trained regularly. I'd say these guys do a training at least once a month on a new product or a new feature or a new recall or bulletin just to keep us up to date.
Okay. And so, all right, so now they're working on my car. What can I expect next? What's the next thing I'm going to get?
So you're going to get a multi-point inspection. It's going to be a video by the technician.
Okay.
They're going to go over everything with you. They're going to measure your tires. They're going to measure your brakes. Say you have an oil or coolant leak, they're actually going to show you on the vehicle where it is. Of course, you're going to hear from me about this. I'm going to talk to you about this as well. We're kind of, narrate or go in depth on this, but it's nice to be able to see it. That way, there's full transparency. You have no questions. I'll call you. We'll go over that multi-point inspection, any recommendations that are on top of what you're already there for, discuss the video, and discuss the next plan for that.
And you touched on the key word there for me, right, is transparency.
Yep.
Right, because I'm a customer way more than I'm in sales.
Yep.
And when I go over there to service, I'm totally lost.
Yep.
I can tell you about the car, I can sell you the car, I can tell you about the interest rates, I can tell you about all the features. Yep. But when you pop open the hood, when you get inside, I have no idea what I'm looking at. I have no idea what I'm doing. So that video that you guys send over and the transparency level that you were talking about, like that goes a long way for someone like me that doesn't really know what they're talking about, because the tech kind of walked me through when there was an issue going on. He said, hey, this is what's going on here. This is why it might be happening. This is what we can do to fix it. And that really gave me kind of a level of comfort.
Absolutely. And, the old stereotype about the dealership is that, we're out to get you. We don't want you to feel that way. I want you to feel like my mother, my sister, my brother who knows nothing about vehicles. I want you to feel like I'm taking care of them. Right. So I want you to feel 100% like I'm being transparent with you, honest with you. I mean, I'll even take you out in the shop if you want to see it in person. I want you to know that everything I'm telling you is 100% truthful and honest.
Yeah, and that's kind of that family vibe that we have here. It's nice to be kind of a small family-owned dealership. Yep. Like when you go into service, you got snacks, you got sodas, you got water, whatever you need. There's Wi-Fi over there to hook up to. You kind of have everything going on.
Absolutely.
They've diagnosed it. I've gotten everything. Now we've gotten it fixed. And it's time. It comes time. Like now, I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna pick up my car. What kind of ways can I pay for my service?
So we have a couple of awesome options. I mean, the first one is you can always pay cash or credit, debit. It's kind of your standard business practice. But the one we're really excited about is Sunbit. We have a partnership with Sunbit. Okay. Sunbit acts the same as cash for 90 days. Okay. So you can come in. We'll do a soft pull. It won't affect your credit to see what you qualify for, and then you have 90 days to pay that off with zero interest. Now, they do have extended loan options, which, of course, apply interest. But the big thing is you can always take a longer one for a smaller upfront down payment, pay it off in 90 days, no questions asked, all that interest goes away like that. Oh, wow. It's about a 2-minute process to get you signed up and paid with Sunbit. Nice. So we're really excited about that.
Yeah, that sounds really nice, because I know it kind of eases that level of concern of those big pop-up charges after the warranty expires.
100%. And, we don't want you to ever feel angst about your vehicle or bringing it to us. There's never any pressure. We want you to have as much information and make an educated, informed decision. And we're always happy to help you walk through that and finance it if need be.
And the other thing that we see here all the time is we'll have customers that come in for service, and maybe that service bill is a little higher than they thought it was going to be, right? And the thing that I see here frequently is Jackson or the service advisors over there will give us a call down here at sales, right? And they'll say, hey, Mr. Smith's up here and his X5 needs some good work, but he's open, he might be interested in trading it in, right? And so customers will come over and they'll drive their old BMW in, and drive home in a brand new BMW because we have these awesome interest rates right now. We've got some great programs where we're paying extra for trades. And we're always looking to, the best cars to have on our lot for pre-owned cars are ones that we've had here in service.
Absolutely.
Right? And that leads me to my next point, right? Which is like how when customers come in and they service their car at our BMW dealership or any BMW dealership versus going to just a performance center that might be in their area.
Yeah.
How that can actually affect your trade-in value.
100%. Not only do we know it's been done by certified BMW technicians, we can see all that service history from the time it's new to the time you trade it in. So it's really nice to have those records that we can look back on and go, hey, you know, we have confidence in this repair, we have confidence in this maintenance, and it really helps you get the best value out of your car, which you're going to get anyway because our sales team's awesome. I mean, CJ's the man, so.
Right, and when you talked about that key read thing earlier, right, does that only, services will all show up on there, but only if they were done at a BMW center?
Except for warranty.
Okay, so warranty.
So warranty, I mean, obviously that's done, but we can only see the BMW Center stuff that's done. If it was done at a shop down the street, we can't necessarily see that, and we can't necessarily see that on the Carfax unless they're a reporter.
Right.
So we don't have any way of telling where we stand maintenance or service-wise.
So the one last thing I want to touch on before I let you get back over to work is our loaner program, because we haven't talked about that yet. So I know we always talk about it over here. We have, I think, 50 cars in our service loaner fleet right now.
Maybe over that right
Maybe
now.
more than that,
Yeah.
right? And they're all, outside of one or two, they're all like 25 and 2026 brand new BMWs.
Correct.
And so what happens with our loaner program? How does that work, Jackson?
Yeah, we need about a week or two to get you scheduled for one. They are scheduled in advance.
Okay.
We do try to hold one or two for emergency situations. You know, we never want to bind somebody up.
Right.
We just can't guarantee one day of.
Right.
So give us a call. For this, I definitely recommend not making it on the app or online. Give us a shout. We'll reserve you a car. We'll get you brought in. We've got an awesome loaner coordinator down there, Zion. She'll get you through this process really quickly. If she's not there to help you, one of us will, and we'll get you in and out and get you a set of wheels.
So the last thing I want to talk about is our loaner program.
Yep.
I know right now we have, I think, 50 cars over there. And those are all brand new 25, 26s with the exception of like one or two emergency case loaners.
Yep.
That when you come in for service, if you have to leave your car here for an extended period of time, or even if it's in the occasional case, like just your car for an oil change, we don't want you to be without a car for the day. So talk a little bit about that loaner program.
Yeah, so we're about a week or two out on loaners. We definitely recommend you call us to schedule a loaner. Don't do it through the app. Don't do it online because we can't guarantee it that way. But if you give us a call, we're happy to set you a car aside. Now, of course, like you mentioned, you know, we've got a couple set aside for emergency cases. We're never trying to bind anybody up. Right. We just can't guarantee it if you walk through the door and request one.
Right, yeah. Zion's over there as our loaner coordinator. She's awesome, but she can only do so much. So we always recommend, I think, 1 to 2 weeks at least when you're making that appointment.
Correct.
To try to make sure you have a loaner available.
Yeah. And if it's an emergency situation, obviously we'll get you. We have a cancellation list, so we'll get you on that list if there isn't something sitting right there that we can kind of allocate for you. Right. So it's never the end of the world. Just work with Zion, and we'll get you taken care of. She's awesome. Right,
and I know too. Like if you're just like, hey, I work right up the street, we can also set you up with an Uber.
Yeah, we'll set you up with an Uber. We'll also go pick up your vehicle too. Yeah. So if you really need to, we've got lot attendants, we've got valet drivers. We can always come grab your car from you too. If you're at work down the street, get the service done, get it delivered back to you. Yeah, make it as easy as possible.
That's great, man. You guys are really going in the right direction over there. I'm happy to hear it.
Yeah, we're happy.
Thank you so much for joining us, taking some time out of your day, Jackson.
Of course, thanks for having me, CJ.
Absolutely, man. Have a good rest of your day.
You too, man. Take care.
All right, guys, we're joined by James White, our general manager. You may recognize him. He's joining me again from those first couple episodes that we did. Welcome back, James.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, man. So James is joining us today to talk about our BMW certification program and a little bit about mobile service, which is something we had in the past and we're bringing back. So, James, let's talk a little bit about BMW certified pre-owned vehicles.
Yeah, great topic to talk about. We actually started certifying a lot more cars this year. If you look at our website, we have about 35 certified vehicles in stock. Last year, we only had about 1 or 2.
Yep.
So we find it super important. We listen to our customers. They always inquired about, why cars isn't certified. So we said, you know what? We're just going to certify everything that's eligible to be certified. Now, eligibility for certification is really, really strict through BMW. So yeah, so the car can't miss an oil change. It has to be within a certain mileage. So it can't have 15,000 miles. You can't do the oil change at 15,000 miles. There can't be major Carfax accident deployed. There can't be issues with the vehicle. There can't be an open recall in the car and no remedy available.
They have to have done all their services at a BMW service center, right?
Most of the time, yes. So they could have done it at a reputable dealership, and the oil change have proof of the correct oil change being done.
Okay. So if they, for example, if it's someone who I just sold a car to a customer who their closest BMW dealership is 260 miles from their house, so that guy could go somewhere else, and as long as they provide paperwork, we could still certify that car.
Yeah, as long as the oil change was done by a certified technician,
Okay.
and everything was done correctly, BMW would approve it.
Very nice.
But moral of the story is we want to sell everything certified because of the benefits that really come with it.
So let's talk about those benefits a little bit, right? So we talked about what it takes for a car to be certified, and then when it gets in the shop, we have to do all the work, right? Because I think it's a 184-point checklist. It has to pass all of those. And if it doesn't meet the qualifications, we have to do tires, do brakes, do all the adjustments we need to make. And then after that, we can certify it, right? Now it's on our website as certified. And what are the benefits that come with that? Like, why should a customer buy certified outside of it's been serviced?
Yeah, great point. I think the most important one is people think about the warranty that comes with it. So if you buy a BMW that is certified, you get all the balance of the factory warranty from the 4-year or 50,000 mileage BMW warranty. Now, 4-year 50 means date of first use. So whenever the car was originally put into the date of first use of the vehicle means the original owner bought the car, drove off the lot, it was reported as a sale to BMW as date of first use. Okay. You get all that time, so time or mileage, whichever one comes first. Let's say the 50,000 comes first or the 4-year mark comes first. Once it hits that, then after that, the original is expired, the CPO then starts. The very next, the very next second.
And then what do I get for the CPO?
So you would get the 1-year unlimited mileage coverage there.
Unlimited mileage.
Yeah, and a lot of our customers like to extend that time frame out because there's no mileage restriction. They like to extend it out. You can only do it at time of purchase. It's very critical that we certify all of our BMWs. It's the cars get extra love. Right. We like to call it. They get looked at more in depth. We make sure everything's up to speed. The last thing we want to do is sell you a vehicle, then you come back in 3 months with an issue. So we really put a lot of time and effort and money into these cars to make sure they're right. Plus, you deserve it as the customer. You're spending a good amount of change on a vehicle. We want you to have the best product on the road.
The thing to remember that is you do get the remainder of the factory service too. So if you buy a 2025 certified pre-owned and there's still that time on that 3-year 36 complimentary maintenance from BMW, you get the remainder of that. Correct. And that unlimited mile warranty is big. Like I have a lot of customers that are realtors that do a ton of driving, right? And they won't even look at a new car, right? Because they know that warranty is going to run out in 4 years, 50,000 miles, but they know they can buy a certified, extend the warranty out, and have that BMW covered for sometimes up to 200,000 miles. Like I always joke with my customers, during that 1 year of certification, you could drive back and forth to California every week, and you'd be covered under the factory warranty. You'd have to pay for your tires and brakes and gas, but you'd be covered for miles. It wouldn't matter.
Yeah, it's great. We love the program.
Absolutely. And speaking of loving programs, something else that's new and exciting here at BMW, Union Park BMW, is our mobile service program. It's something that has been there in the past and we're bringing back. Can you explain what the mobile service program is going to look like and how it's going to work?
Yeah, CJ, we're super excited about the mobile service program. We had it before, but we're introducing it again. Many reasons behind it. We feel as if we owe a service to our customers that way. Times are always changing, so what we've done is we've equipped one of our BMW X3s to be able to do oil changes mobily, different filter changes along the line. So we can come out to your house, your job, wherever you are within our local area, or we can actually service your car right then and there. Now, we're able to remote in, we're able to read the exact miles, we're able to see exactly what your car needs at the time and be prepared when we show up. Obviously, we can't do a full service on your vehicle there, but the services that are due recommended on your car at the time, we're going to be equipped to do that. What that's going to do for you is save you time, not have to drive all the way down to the dealership, even though we have loaners for most of our customers. So if you wanted to come into the service department, don't hesitate to come in. We'll have a loaner available for you. However, we want to make it more convenient to you. And our value service program, if your car actually qualifies for value service, there's a special deal on it. So we'll talk about that here in a second. But yeah, we're excited for the mobile service program. It's service coming to you. So ask your service advisor about it. You can actually ask our appointment coordinators about it. Typically what we're going to do is if like Hocassin, Delaware is our day on Monday, then Kennett Square is our day on Tuesday, Middletown's our day on Wednesday, maybe Bear, Delaware is on Thursday, and then Newark's on Friday. So that's what we're going to kind of do area by area. We're not going to be able to do like Hocassin to Middletown to Lewis, Delaware all in one day. So we're going to coordinate that way. So that's one of the key points there.
Nice. Now you mentioned value service.
Sure.
That's something that I know I've heard you guys mention, but being over here on the sales side, I'm not really sure what that program is. Can you talk to me a little bit about value service?
Absolutely. We're super, super excited to be on the value service program with BMW. What value service is, so when you buy a new car, you get the 3-year or 36 maintenance that comes with the car. It's all listed on the window stickers. So some things that are covered are your oil change, your air filters, spark plugs. So once that expires, some of our customers were left with pretty expensive pricing to do all those items after the fact. What we partnered up with BMW, they have a special program. We opted in for it. And you can actually find this directly on our website. If you go to the service tab on our unionparkbmw.com, go to our service tab, drop down to value service, excuse me, and type your VIN in, you'll be able to see what pricing is right there and what services are covered under that value service program. For example, we have brake services that are in the $300 to $600 range now, which is unheard of for BMW. So that is listed now. So go ahead and check out our website and ask your service advisor about that.
That's some exciting news. No worries. That's some exciting news coming out of our service department. James, thank you so much for taking some time out of your day to talk to us a little bit about. You're good, man. And now, real quick, speaking of new and exciting things, got to touch on this real quick. Some new and exciting news in your life, right? Have a newborn at home.
Yeah, we just welcomed our daughter. She's a month and a half now.
That's awesome, man. Congratulations. So if James sounds like he's losing his voice, looks like he hasn't had a lot of sleep, probably because he hasn't, and he is.
Yeah, so I'm excited. It's a new joy in my life. Fatherhood's pretty cool, so.
That's awesome, man. Congratulations. It's been happy to see you coming in and with that big smile on your face every day, showing us pictures and videos and stuff, man.
Yeah, so.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for taking some time out and have a great rest of your day.
All right, thanks, guys.